Hello, amazing people. Hello. I hope everybody had a great day today. Um, I know I haven't been live in a few days. I've been, very busy. Um, Today has been interesting. And y'all know one thing about me, I don't want to just come in and share great moments and, amazing moments. I want to also share realistic moments in my life. Hey, Instagram, hey, Facebook, hey, YouTube. Thank you so much for supporting me and tuning in with me um, today. You can't hear me on Instagram? Y'all can't hear me? Can somebody let me know if y'all can hear me on Instagram? Hey, y'all can hear me on Instagram, okay? Okay, good. We're good to go. Um, hey. I made a video last week about black broke women energy, broke black women energy. And I guess some people weren't happy about it. I usually don't share, the messages that people leave me and send me and things like that. But these two messages, it was like I was working all night, I was already exhausted, and I had to wake up to, these two voicemails. I'm not sure if y'all heard the voicemails or not. I'm going to play them so y'all can hear the voicemails. I want y'all to really get a glimpse of on the back end, like what I deal with on the back end of things. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna play the first one.
Yo, pick up this goddamn phone. We want to talk to you on the goddamn live. We want to know why the fuck you always got to talk about black women, man. Keep your mouth about the black women. Every time you get up on your funky ass YouTube page, your ignorant ass always got something to say about us, man. Shut up. Keep your name off of us. If you don't like us, don't talk about us, man. Because then you said black woman broke energy. Well, I'm sorry, broke energy from a black woman. You don't know if we are broke or not. Some black women are very successful and have a lot of goddamn money, my nigga. Have you seen Oprah Winfrey and Serena Williams and the rest of these successful black women with nice careers? Last time I checked, it's fucking inflation, my nigga. Everybody fucking broke, dog. I done seen white women, Asian women, Hispanic women, all of these health and food lines, bro. Race ain't got shit to do with it, but your ignorant ass just hates black women and you always got something negative to say about it. Keep your mouth about it. But nowadays with Joe Biden in office, everybody is having a hard time, fool.
Let's listen to part two.
Over the course of a decade, Harriet Tubman made 19 trips over the Mason-Dixon line and freed 300 people on the Underground Railroad. And she was
and he thinks you're a fucking idiot. Bitch, every time you're on Facebook, your funky ass always talking about black women, my nigga. Why the fuck you gotta talk about black women, bro? You have been ignorant, some of a bitch. You don't hold niggas accountable for their fucked up actions, but you so quick to jump on us black women. Fuck you and fuck what you stand for, and that's why that nigga dumped your bitch fat ass. And he should have dumped your ass. Cause you ain't shit. You don't deserve no man. You need to be by yourself and learn a fucking lesson. That's a lesson. And stop putting God into this, okay? Because you're not a godly woman. The stuff that you preach is not holy. You sit here and talk about us, you trash talk us, and then you take up for Kitten Hills, dusty ass Kevin Samuels with his musty mouth ass, and your musty mouth with him. Bitch, you ain't got no sense, no class, and your mind ain't right. But you gonna sit here and talk about us black women? Don't be judging us. You're not God himself. You cannot talk about us black women. Just my black man right here. He thinks that you are a fucking idiot. Only black men who kiss your ass like you. Hey. Now, what you said, you ain't shit, and you ain't gonna be popular. So get your ass off of the fucking YouTube, bitch. You're ugly ass.
So those were the messages, two of many, um, that I've received. Um, they're talking about me in the messages, and they also mentioned Kevin Samuels. I don't know why, but they mentioned him too. Um, yeah, so that's how my day started. That's how my day started. My day, it was a train wreck. It was a train wreck. I have to come and I have to be totally honest about how my day was today. Um, it at least, when I don't know if you heard the part, where she said that they were going to keep flagging my pages, and keep reporting my pages or whatever. At least she admitted it, you know. At least she was upfront about what their intentions were, when it comes to, my platform. Um, okay, so that was like the beginning of my day. And then I came to kind of realize today that I believe I've had a high number of women purchasing from me as a business coach. If a lot of y'all don't know, I'm also a business coach. I'm not just a motivational speaker, I'm a business coach too. My business coaching and the products on my website, um, they fund what I'm able to come on here and do. I know some people was on here like, oh, you're making this amount of money a month and you're doing that, second, and third. I don't know if maybe y'all think I have a lot of followers that I'm over here sitting on some cash. That's not the issue. That's not the situation when you have a lot of followers. I don't know what people think. That's not the situation. I pay to go live. I pay StreamYard every single month. So I'm able to go live on multiple platforms to reach multiple people. Before I was going live on Facebook, and then I would sometimes go live on YouTube. I fixed that problem by using StreamYard monthly, and I paid them a fee to be able to go live. Um, just to, kind of clear that up. Me doing my business coaching and selling my digital products, and me, doing audiobooks, that is what supports my platform. That's what a it helps me be able to feed people, help people, all the things that I'm doing, all the things I'm doing in the community, it all comes out of me being a business coach. That's why this platform even exists. That's why I'm able to do the things in the community I'm able to do in the community, because I'm a business coach, because of that platform. Without that platform, I can't do nothing. And I'm just being honest with y'all. I'm just being honest. I know there was someone in my comments that say, hey, you're probably making like $2,000 a month on YouTube. No, last month I think I got $230 on YouTube, and I pay StreamYard maybe close to $100 and something to go live every single month. So I just don't want people to sitting up here thinking something that it's not. So what I've been noticing, right, is that people have been purchasing my digital products, and I've been holding this in. I think I spoke about it maybe 2 times. It's hurtful. It's really, really, it's hurtful. They've been purchasing, and it's been women purchasing my products. And they have been purchasing my products, getting the information, and doing chargebacks. So basically, they've been stealing from me. And I'm just stepping out right now, but I really think it's women that don't like my platform. And it's hurtful. It's hurtful to steal from me. It's one thing to not like what I come on here and talk about, but to go ahead and steal from me and my family is messed up. And it's hurtful. I've been holding it in all this time. Y'all, it does not matter if I fight the charge back. It does not matter if I show these people that these people got the information, and they're sitting up here falsely and fraudulently doing a chargeback after they got my information. They're winning the chargebacks. And it's hurtful. If you don't like what I talk about, you don't have to listen. You don't have to be on my platform. It's a lot of women sitting up here doing it. This morning, it happened again, and I think this morning was really my breaking point. Then I have somebody taking my digital products and sharing them with people. I feel like it's purpose. On purpose. I had a black woman reach out to me this morning asking me, how do I apply for these jobs? Right. So, no, she said, hey, someone sent me this list. How do I apply for these jobs? I'm like, where did you get that list from? Did you purchase it? She's like, no. I said, well, who gave it to you? She said, somebody at my job. I'm like, well, can you share with me who? Because someone cannot just purchase my information and then go and deliberately be sharing it with everybody. Why not direct people to purchase my digital product? Why not support my business? You know how I knew it was a lie? Because she was like, oh, some man at my job walked up to me and was like, oh, you look like you don't want to work here anymore. Here go a list of jobs. That don't even sound right. I just let it go though. I'm like, cause I can't control what people do. I can't. But it's hurtful and it's very disheartening with, the work I'm doing, not only on my platform, but in the community. And I mean, today I didn't know how to feel, to be honest with you. I'm just like, why is this happening? Do people even know, like, you when you are sitting up trying to disrupt my business? I think that's their goal. I think it's their goal to disrupt my business. But it's like, you don't just disrupt me. You disrupt the people I feed. You disrupt the people I'm there for. You don't just disrupt me, you disrupt people that reach out to me and have emergency situations. You disrupt people that need to be relocated in emergency situation. It's so many different things that people disrupt. You're not just disrupting a platform that you don't agree with, you're disrupting the work I'm doing on the back end, and it's hurtful. I sat there very hurt all day. Like, if people don't like what I talk about, that's fine. Don't listen. I'm not forcing anybody to listen to me. I'm not forcing anybody to follow, anybody to subscribe. But I'm asking people to stop. Please stop it. Y'all don't know how many people that are hungry that reach out to me every week. Y'all don't know the people. Y'all don't know the people that have been. I can't even talk about the other situations. But you don't know the people that are in trouble, that need help. I don't think that the women that are doing this understand that they're trying to sit up and act like, oh, I'm for women's empowerment, and you know, Shalakimia is sitting up here bashing black women and this, that, and the third. You don't even know the amount of black women that are in my inbox that are thanking me, because they were raised by a toxic mom. That they've been bashed about their weight by other black women. They have been bashed because they're dark skinned. You don't even know the number of women that sit up here and thank me for speaking up about it. Do you know, when we come to the table and we speak up about something, and we be a voice for so many people, how people start healing, how people are like, thank you, you took the words out my head. I was abused by a toxic mom. And people silence me my whole life. I've been the black sheep. And it's like, you're my voice. Like, I heard you say it. And then I wanted to start healing. Like, y'all ain't even thinking about those people. Y'all thinking about sitting up, taking me out and taking me down and trying to stop what I'm doing. And y'all aren't thinking about the people y'all sit up here, y'all think they're Leukemia is this person that sits up here and comes on here and bash black women when that's not even what's going on. And y'all so evil and so ignorant. Y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't understand who sent me. And it's dangerous. I'm telling you, it's dangerous to come up against me. It's dangerous to try to sit up here and plot and plan and scheme. It's dangerous. I promise you. It's very, very dangerous. I wanted to stop. I really, really wanted to stop. I mean, I can't even. Some of the things behind the scenes, I can't even talk about what I do. I think that I really don't care what people feel though, because I'm going to say what needs to be said. I've always been the whistleblower. I've always been the black sheep. I've always been the one to speak up when don't nobody else want to speak up about something that's wrong. There's been a double standard for so long between black women and black men that the people that have been abused by black women are suffering. They're suffering today. They're going to therapy. Some don't even know where to start healing. But we never have that conversation because we so focused on making black men look bad. So focused on that. Focused on that for what? And then I come along and some other amazing black women come along and try to speak up because it's time. It's time. It's been beyond time. This toxic and evil curse in ways it can't continue to go on. It just can't. It can't. Us black women, we have stuff with us that we need to get together. Seriously. I know that it may be hard that you don't want to hear things about yourself, or you may be triggered about something I might say, but let me tell you something. One thing about it, I've come to this very platform right here, and I've admitted my wrongdoing. Do you understand that? I've come on this platform and took responsibility and accountability. So it's not like I'm just coming saying, pointing the finger at you, baby, us. I've said that plenty of times in my content. Us, baby. Because I used to be you. I used to be toxic. Nobody never taught me how to be in a relationship. Nobody ever taught me how to love a black man. Nobody never taught me anything about my culture, how I'm supposed to operate in my culture. I've seen black women being toxic to other black women. I've seen them bashing and gossiping and tearing down. And when I stood up and I said, I don't want to be like that. I just don't. And that's why I come and I say women's empowerment, black women's empowerment, they only use it against black men. They only get together to use it against black men because they're nasty to each other. They're taking each other out. They're snaking each other. They're tearing each other down because of weight, color of their skin, whatever it is. Was I at my breaking point this morning? Absolutely. I was. I was at my breaking point. I'm like, you know what? I might as well just walk away now and get a job in my field, making good money. I have a lot of certifications. I have a lot of experience. I can delete social media altogether because I don't need it. I can do that. I was definitely at my breaking point. I'm sitting up, I'm like, how am I ever going to relocate my family with these people sitting up here don't sabotaging my business? How am I going to do that? And that's how I feel. I feel like, how am I ever going to do it? I I thought about the people that are hurting, you know? I thought about the people that are hurting. I thought about, God put in my spirit that I'm a voice for so many people with so many different things, you know? I thought about the time that I first came on social media and I was open about being suicidal, and then how other people, you know, said they watched my video and my video helped them not kill themselves. The countless people, a lot of y'all might not know, I have a suicide hotline. You know what I mean? It's not like a legit kind of hotline, but people call me, and I talk them out of it. I tell them, listen, I was you. I wanted to kill myself. Life was crazy for me. I grew up, my childhood was just wild. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was just wild. I just didn't want to live no more. I didn't understand the things that I was sitting up going through as a child, as a teenager, the things I experienced. I just I wanted to take my own life. I didn't want to live no more. It was too much pain. It was too much hurt. The people that are supposed to protect you don't protect you. So my suicide line is, it's not like legit or registered, but I take suicide calls all times of the night. I'm going to bed maybe 5, 6 in the morning. And I'm taking these calls because you know why? I know what it's like being in a dark place. I know what it feels like with the world on your shoulders. You've been the black sheep your whole life. You feel like don't nobody love you, don't nobody care. You feel like nobody's ever there for you. Nobody cares about what you're going through. I understand it. I understand it. And that's what made me feel like I can't stop. I can't stop because that's what the enemy wants. The enemy wants me to stop. The enemy wants me to stop talking, wants me to stop helping, wants me to stop. And I'm like, I can't give up on those people that don't have nobody to talk to about how they feel suicidal or how they're depressed. I can't give up on them. I just can't do it. And then I'm thinking about my kids. Like, my kids are watching me. If I sit up here and give up, what am I showing them? What am I telling them to do? I don't never want them to give up. Ever. And then I think about all the black men that have reached out to me that are healing, that are becoming whole after decades of the black men in our race being bashed, being put down. And all I'm trying to come and tell black women is that, listen, I understand you've been hurt, but every black man didn't hurt you. If I can understand that, why can't everybody else understand that? What's so hard about it? Just think about if someone comes and accuses you of doing something wrong, right? And you didn't do it. And the person says, well, people, black people are known for doing that. So I believe you did it. You looking like, what? So you're judging me off of what every black person may have done, or you judging me off of something that another black person? That's not fair. It's not fair. And this is why I tell people, put yourself in other people's shoes sometimes. Think about how you would feel if that was you. That's all I'm saying. All I'm coming and saying is like, that's how a lot of black men feel. They're labeled as deadbeat dads. And that's not even what they are. They're wonderful fathers. They're being labeled as abusive towards women. They're a lot of them's being labeled as violent. I'm just saying, black women, what if you got a label that didn't belong to you? That was unfairly given to you. Imagine. Just imagine it. That's all I'm coming to the table to ask. Imagine it. I don't want to move like that. Too many wrong things have been put in my face. I can't ignore it. I can't ignore the wrong, I'm telling you, situations with a lot of black men and women have been put in my face. And I've spoken up about them. Because right is right and wrong is wrong. I don't just speak up for black men. You may see me do that at a high rate because at the end of the day, how much empowerment do they have? Let's be real. And shout out to every black woman that has a platform that uplifts black men because we need it. We need it. I don't know when the other ones are going to understand, and I don't know when they're going to fall in line. We need it. There are protection, not just in a relationship. Period. Period. There are protection. Period. The ones you know and the ones you don't know. It's not a lot of empowerment. And I know that my platform has put a dent in that double standard. And I know people are listening. I know they are. And it's like I feel like things are getting a little better in the right direction for us. But it's like we all have to support the cause though. We have to. I know that this stuff is this they're probably going to continue trying to sabotage, my business, and things like that. I know it's going to probably keep happening. And I know that God got me too. That's what I do know. But I know that we're going to continue to move forward. What cause notion the cause when I say support the cause is us supporting each other, you know us supporting the unity of our people. I think a lot of people don't understand some of the things that I talk about is because they were taught one way. So when I come and I talk about a different way, they don't understand that. They're stuck in their ways on the ways they were taught, or they're just not comprehending. That's what you a pick me and you a man me, and that's their only response. That's an ignorant response. When as people, we can just say, I tell people all the time, hey, I don't understand, or I don't know. It's okay to say you don't understand. It's okay to say you don't know. It's okay. I have married women that message me, Shalakimia, thank you for your platform. You've helped me fix my marriage. But then you have another woman because, oh, well, Shalakimia is not married. How you gonna give advice and you ain't married? Well, I just helped a married woman fix her marriage. So what are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? And instead of us taking a seed of knowledge, a seed of wisdom, whatever you want to call it, people will reject it. People will reject the information. You have the resources. The knowledge is here. A lot of people are being ignorant towards the knowledge. No. Um, I mean, I work with, women all the time. I think the reason I don't think a lot of black women understand their being when they bash what I'm saying or they try to silence me or come up against me. You take a voice from a woman that has experienced what I said. They stop someone's healing because a woman coming and trying to, I had black women tell me like during the pandemic when I wanted to, drop my book, How to Love a Black Man, they were like, we're going to boycott your book. Your book's not going to do good. I mean, oh, they was going to town. They was totally against the book coming out. What business of my book was theirs? None. But they were totally against it. They don't understand when they do things like that. It's a slap in the face to other black women that have went through certain traumas. You see what I'm saying? It's a slap in the face of some black men that have went through certain traumas. It's a slap in the face to their black son, their black nephew, their black father, their uncle, and their cousin. It's a slap in the face. That's basically, what it is. That's crazy. Somebody said that's crazy. If they are that against you, how much are they against men in general? I did not understand until I started speaking on my platform about the double standard, trying to bring education, trying to bring understanding, trying to just teach people, a different approach, a different way, to be. I didn't really understand to a full extent how much black men were hated. I'm hated because I empower black men. That's why they hate me. Now they love me before, but it's like as soon as I did that, they it's like, we hate Shalakemia. But you really don't hate Shalakemia, you hate your ex. You hate the man that hurt you. Black men, they don't even hate y'all per se, to be honest with you. They don't know you to hate you. But I'm gonna tell you where it comes from. It comes from that relationship they were in. It comes from those father issues that they had. It comes from insecurities. It comes from the lack of accountability and responsibility. That's where it's coming from. So it's not really a hate for me and a hate for y'all. It's a hate of themselves. It's the lack of healing. Because if they gave themselves a chance to heal, they would no longer feel that way. They would no longer feel that way. We're just in bad, we're in bad shape. We're in Our culture is in bad shape. And we're in bad shape because the double standard and because we're not taking time to heal, understand, take accountability, be responsible. We're not doing any of that. And we need to. It makes no sense that the most oppressed culture is oppressed on the inside. That makes no sense for us. We are. We are. We're very down. We're bad. But until we all start doing our part, we're not going to get better. We have to do our part. We have to realize we need each other. Once we realize that we need each other, once we start respecting each other, loving each other, valuing each other, that's when the healing begins, and it starts spreading. It only takes one person. It only takes one person, sometimes a few people, but it only takes one person. I see so many amazing people, empowering black men, falling in line, falling in line. And when that woman on that voicemail, that was hurtful. That was hurtful. That was ignorance at its best. I'm just sitting up here listening like this can't be real. This it can't be. But it is, and it's ignorance for something you don't understand. If you don't understand what I'm saying, if you're not a broke black woman, why are you mad? I said broke black energy, not financially. I'm not talking just financially broke. I'm talking about the energy seems broke. Sometimes when people speak, it sounds broke. And I'm not talking about money and houses and cars. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the energy be broken. But when she said that, oh, you ain't a godly woman, because that's not. A lot of people try to use that though. They try to say, oh, Shalakim, oh, stop using God. God sent me. Period. That's who sent me. Period. Point blank. And I'm not gonna stop what I'm doing, because don't nobody got the power. Those voicemails don't got the power. These women that's sitting up here trying to sabotage my business coaching don't got the power. It never ends well for people like that. When you come up against what God told somebody to do, I tell people all the time, don't interfere. When God sends somebody on an assignment, don't interfere. You, baby, don't do it. You don't know what might happen to you if you interfere. It's not safe. It's dangerous. It's dangerous. It's dangerous to come up against people that's doing God's work. It's dangerous. But her saying that, it's like, wow, the enemy's busy. Now you wanna bring God in this. You wanna say, oh, you're not a godly woman, and you said a cuss word every other word. What are we talking about? I was so angry and I was so hurt that somebody could even leave me a message like that. That was the worst. Those were the worst two that I ever got. Those were the worst two that I ever got. And I've got a lot. Okay, I've got a lot. I just wanted to vent. I wanted to tell y'all how I felt. I want to tell y'all what was going on. Because I'm not just going to come on here and share the amazing times, y'all. That would be fake. I'm going to come and I'm going to share transparent moments for people to be able to heal too. For people to be able to be like, oh wow, I'm not alone. How many people in this live right now? How many of y'all have been on your breaking point, at your breaking point? Like, I'm done. I'm tired. I'm ready to throw in the towel, because it don't matter how much good I try to do. I'm always attacked. I look at some people, right? I look at some people, and I'm not being smart, but I look at some people that could care less about other people, and they don't go through half of what some people go through. I know y'all seen people like that, like they be doing everything under the sun, like, and I be over here trying to save the world, baby, and be going through so much stuff. Like, that's how I be looking sometimes. Like, what's up, you know? But these are the things that, I go through behind the scenes. And I just take it, y'all. I take it. Because I stand on what I believe. Do I believe that there's some amazing black men in this world? Absolutely. Do I believe there's amazing black women? Absolutely. Absolutely. But there's probably 1 million platforms empowering women. And there's probably under 20 empowering men. It's a part of my purpose. It's not going nowhere. It's in me. It's in me to make black men feel empowered. It's in me for black men to have a safe space, just as well as women. Just as well as black women deserve a safe space, a safe environment. Black men deserve that as well. A black man's mental health matters just like a black woman's mental health. I'm not the type of woman that feel like, oh, it's all about me. I'm the only one that mattered. Absolutely not, baby. Absolutely not. That's not how I roll. I'm not the only one that matters. My mental health is not the only thing that matters. I don't feel like I'm the only one that deserves respect. I feel like black men deserve respect too. I feel like they deserve to be valued, honored, baby. Just like us black women go through stuff. They go through stuff too. Black men go through stuff too. Black men are out here raising kids by themselves. Baby ain't getting a piece of child support. Don't even know what child support look like. You see what I'm saying? But we don't talk about that. We too busy talk about, oh, black the future is female. Oh, black. I had to tell this black woman the other day. Um, Super Scent and her friend went to Mississippi with a bus full of water. And I'm like, that's amazing. Like, I listen, I want friends that I can go do that with. You know what I mean? I want friends to be like, listen, let's go here and, do this and do that. That's what type of stuff I like to do, y'all. I don't really like to go out to clubs and stuff like that. I like to give back, you know. Um, but that's on my goal list, to be able to get with my friend and we so blessed that we could be able to give back to the communities. But so this woman was in the comments, she was like, oh, black women's up 1,000. I had to go in there and say, baby, it's not a competition. That's the problem. That's a big problem. It's not a competition. Then, she was sarcastic. Oh, okay, Charlotte Kimi, thank you for, letting me know. I said, you're welcome, Queen. Dead that competition mindset. But where do they learn that from? Other women, other black women. Because other black women are sitting up here teaching other black women to keep score. Keep score about what? What we keeping score about? It don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. I promise you it does not. I'm not in competition with a black man in no capacity. But let's get together and pour into each other. Let's get together and encourage, empower, and motivate each other. This ain't no competition, but you know what? I'ma just be real. I can't even be mad at some of them black women for looking at black men as competition because inside of the black women's circle, they look at each other as competition. We're trying to break that amongst black women. But now we got to break it amongst black women and break it amongst black men and women. They be inside the sister circle competing, stabbing each other in the back, tearing each other down. And I'm just saying, who's the common denominator between black women and black men? Who's the common denominator? And I'm just saying, we got to get it together. We have to. We have to. We have to get it together. They don't, it hurts. I'm gonna be honest. I have to be honest about how I feel. It hurts when you're trying to sit up here and you're trying to reach a goal so you can relocate your family. It hurts. There's people I've heard on the internet that I don't agree with what they say, but let me tell you something. I did not plot or plan to go and mess with their livelihood. I did not plot and plan to go mess with their income. I did not plot and plan to go bother their family. I did not do that. That is not my place. If I don't agree, I'm going to keep it moving and I'm going to keep scrolling. Why take energy to try to destroy somebody when you could put that energy into doing good for yourself, for the community, for the people around you? A person like that can't even be trusted. Why are you sitting up putting together a plot and a plan and a scheme to do those kind of things? And I'm just sitting up here like, did that make them feel good? That they're doing this? Like it makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. It just doesn't. It hurts. It hurts, y'all. It really, really hurts. It really, really hurts. It does. Hey, Lashandra, thank you so much for always giving me stars. Thank you. Yeah, it hurts, y'all. I was been supposed to go ahead and relocate my family. Um, 2 years ago, but I stayed here. You know, um, I stayed here and did some emergency foster parenting. Then, I took in and started taking care of my grandmother that has dementia. So, do I hurt? I hurt. I hurt. I hurt. You know, I do. I really do. I'm working like 12-hour days, trying to do what I have to do to relocate my family. I'm up all night working on different stuff, have to get, things together. And then this happens today. And I'm really tired of submitting evidence that, people got, you know, um got what they paid for, and just illegally charging back. It hurts. Maybe this is what they wanted. Maybe they wanted to hurt me. I don't even know them. They don't even know me, but maybe that's what they want to do. They want to hurt me, you know. Well, they succeeded. They hurt me. They hurt me. Yep, they're delaying me relocating my family. They're doing it. They're doing it. Thank you, LA. Thank you. Beauty, Beauty Love, I'm asking because she has a platform talking about black men, so it would make sense she'd be married to one. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back to what she said. Beauty, maybe see, this is the ignorance I be talking about. Beauty Why Love 31 on Instagram said maybe you feel like that because you are not married to a black man. I'm not married, period. But what are you trying to insinuate? I definitely wouldn't marry outside of my race. I mean, if that's what you're trying to throw out there and trying to insinuate, if that's what you're trying to insinuate, I'm asking because she has a platform talking about black men, so it would make sense to be married to one. I'm in a relationship with one though. Like, what's the difference? I'm confused. I want to see an example of a strong black family. Well, beauty, if you want to see an example of a strong black family, why don't you create one then? Why are you looking for me to give you that example? Why don't you create one? I'm confused. No, it's okay. I'm just confused. But you see how people are coming like that's weird. That's weird. It's okay. It's okay. It's the ignorance for me because I'm not going to sit up here and I'm not going to say, "Oh, I'm looking to somebody because I want to see a strong black family." We'll create one. But I know common sense is not common. I know common sense is not common because that right there it just didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I interact with black men all the time. I have 8 brothers, I have cousins, I have sons, I have 2 black sons. Like I'm confused. What are we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, I don't see her anymore. I think people might have ran her out the room. But yeah. Right. You can't yeah, definitely sounds like demons like that. That don't make sense. People the messenger's message is what should be examined, not if the messenger has applied it to them. That's irrelevant. Um, I definitely agree with that to a certain extent. I think a lot of women's problem is now if someone comes to me, right, and they're saying to me, if they're telling me something like, hey Shalakini, a sister or friend. I don't care if it's someone on the street and they pull me to the side and they like, hey, Shalakim, like, let me give you some words of wisdom, and they give me some words of wisdom, right? And I'm like, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't look at it like that. I'm the type of person I'm like, thank you, for that because I know you can just learn so many things from people you come in contact with. But you know what's so crazy about some people walking amongst us? They will sit up there and be like, "Oh, well, I'm not taking her advice because she's not married. I'm not taking her advice because she's homeless. I'm not taking her advice because of what she had on." What? Those are the people walking amongst us, though. That's just like that comment. Other comments, like on my it's always, "Oh, are you married?" That's how I know that they be offended by what I'm talking about. Because if I come and I say black men, has a black woman ever asked you how you like to be loved? Why would a black woman's response be, "Are you married?" Huh? I just asked them a question because I wanted to know. Huh? I'm confused. What do me being married have to do with anything? But that's the defense with them. That's the response because they're triggered. They're triggered. That'd be the response. And that's wild to me. Instead of learning, and accepting the knowledge, or just if us black women could just be quiet, if we could just be quiet, we could learn. We could learn something. I don't understand how some black women are with a black man that they don't listen to. Let me say it again. I don't understand how a black woman is with a man she doesn't listen to. doesn't care how he feels, doesn't care how his day went, doesn't care if he ate, doesn't care if his mental health is okay, doesn't want to be his peace. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I will never understand that. How aren't you listening to your black man that you claim you love and you value? How aren't you listening? I don't get it. Men are taught how to treat women and you know things like that, how to love a woman, how to treat her, how to make her feel special, but nobody teaches women how to treat men or love black men. They don't teach that. But instead of listening to a woman that is trying to teach you a little something, you rather attack anybody at that fact. They rather attack instead of learning something. And then they sit on the internet where they're like, oh, black women are more educated than black men. That's a lie. No one can prove that. Nobody can prove that. And if somebody try to come to me with that type of information, I'm just gonna feel like they're a liar. I'm gonna feel like they're a liar. I'm gonna feel like it's made up. I'm gonna feel like it's not the truth. But let's ask, in our culture, why are we taking score? Why is that even why? Why is we even sitting up talking about black women are more educated than black men? Why is that a conversation? We are an oppressed culture, fighting inside the culture, competing inside of the culture. Why? Why? Beauty is saying on Instagram, I'm not trying to be rude, says black women need to lead by example. Teach us by showing us you live that life. Beauty, what have I not lived that doesn't show you that? I'm confused. What are you really trying to say? Say what you're really trying to say. Because we keep it real here. We don't sugarcoat nothing. What are you trying to say? I haven't had a black man yet come on my platform and say I treated them bad. So like what are we talking about? What are we talking about? I think I've went through since I've had this platform since maybe like 2000 what 12, 13. I've been through maybe like two breakups. Nobody seen me come on here and bash the men I was in a relationship with. People didn't even know I was going through a breakup till I told them. So I'm what are we talking about? I want to see your successful relationship with a black man. And I'm asking you what do you want to see? What do you want to see? And why is that important? Why is it important for you to see my successful relationship when in a lot of my content I've talked about my relationship. I've discussed different things about my relationship. Every anniversary that we have, we celebrate our anniversary every single month. I post about it. Like I'm confused. Like what do you want to see? And why aren't you creating what you want to see? That doesn't make sense. I can definitely, be the example and come and speak about certain things when it comes to, the black family. But at the end of the day, why aren't you creating it though? You're not being rude. I think that you're asking me to do something that you should be doing for yourself. Shanae said it ain't your it ain't your business about what you do. Knowledge is knowledge. I want to see that it's working for you. But what I'm saying is like, what do you actually want to see? I'm confused. What do you want to see? Do you want to see a picture of us? Like what do you want to see? Like that doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense for me. It doesn't make sense. She said humans are. Who is this woman trying to debate? Latina, I don't. Latina is so crazy. Like, what are we talking about? I have to start the live over on Instagram because you can only be Instagram live for so long. Like what? Like what? I mean, but how do you like show people on social media that your relationship works, or I don't know, outside of talking about it? Like that doesn't make sense. How is that going to prove anything? People fake all the time, every day. So what is her point? Exactly. LA, like we see a lot of people put their relationships. I've seen a couple, a famous couple, put their relationship, on social media, which I try to keep it a little limited and not, have our relationship, like that. I seen them put it on social media and it looked like they're the perfect couple, and boom, she posted, "Oh, he was a narcissist the whole time." Y'all know who I'm talking about. And I'm looking like, sis, what? Now this man was sitting up dancing, doing reels with you. You know what I mean? Y'all took family photos. Now you sitting up here and you gonna come to social media and say he was a narcissist the whole time? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know what people. I know Latina. I know. I know she is. I know I don't know nobody no explanation. It's just crazy things that people say. Shanae said right, it's not our business who you with. Kevin Samuels never let them pressure him about him being divorced and not married. You right, sis. You right, thank you. You right about that. You right about that. And I do what I do for a reason. I don't let a lot of people into my relationship. And I know a few weeks ago, I came on here and I told y'all I was single, right? And listen, I'm gonna be transparent because I'm gonna be real about my baby. I can tell my own business, and I can take accountability and responsibility for me. I did come on here and say that. I just didn't come back and let y'all know what happened because it's not the time yet. But oh, I'm gonna spill all the tea. I'm gonna spill all the tea on the table. About what happened. But it's like you don't have to post everything on social media. About your relationship. You post what you want. I even tell y'all with relationships and stuff. Don't allow your family to be in your relationship. They shouldn't have no voice in your relationship. No, they should not have no voice in your relationship. A person should not be allowing their parent, their sibling, their children. A relationship is two people. The direct relationship is two people. Two people. If nobody's being harmed in a physical manner, mental manner, no. It needs to be talked about with, those two individuals. You know. Stacy, right? Keep family. Yeah. You have to. You have to protect the person that you're in a relationship with. And that's why even when I go through things, which has not been many things, the thing when I told y'all like I was single, I was very hurt, but y'all did not once hear me. And if I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Y'all never heard me down him. Y'all never seen me post anything bad about him, say he wasn't nothing. That didn't happen. And I promise y'all I was hurt to my whole heart. I was hurt to my whole heart. Nobody never seen me come on here and bash him, talk down about him. I did not. I did not. I'm gonna actually do a show, and I'm gonna let y'all call in. I'm gonna do a whole show surrounding what happened. How we worked through it, how we got through the situation. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna blow your mind like what happened, and y'all gonna be like, wow. And it's a prime. I'm telling you, it's a prime example of the things I talk about every single day, every single day. So I'm definitely. It's not the time yet, but y'all know I do share a lot with y'all, and I'm gonna share with y'all. because our temporary breakup was a teaching moment like no other. When I came out of it, it was in my spirit to share. And God's gonna let me know the right time to share everything that happened, detail for detail. I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it because I want to be transparent about things. I want to show people these are the type of things that can happen. This is how you can work through, and that's why you have to protect your relationship from people. Because people, let me tell you something. People will see you happy. They will see you happy, and they will not like it. They will not like it, and that is what we went through. That is what we went through, and it was crazy. It was crazy. I'm telling you, me and him, we never even had an argument until this time. Never ever been an argument. Never been an argument. Never had an argument. Great communication. Great communication. We talk about every single thing, you know. Sometimes it felt like too good to be true. Like, hold up. But it wasn't. It was healthy. It was healthy. And I can't wait to share it with y'all. I can't wait to share it with y'all. Because some people don't know what a healthy relationship is. They don't know. And I didn't know before. But I know now. I'm a woman that can accept and receive a healthy relationship. I can. So I'm definitely gonna share that with y'all. I'm not leaving y'all in the dark about anything. You know, I don't mind sharing the things that I go through. I don't mind taking accountability and responsibility. I want to be the example so other women and other people can know, like, listen, taking accountability, it's not going to kill you. You see what I'm saying? It's not going to ruin you. It heals you. When you take that accountability, it's a healing. It's a strength. You open up a new level uh, inside of the person that you are. It's like you open up a new level. You go to another level. I'm telling you, it's beautiful. Accountability is beautiful. Taking responsibility is beautiful. Saying, you know what, I apologize. I was wrong. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. You grow like no other. A lot of people are stagnant because they don't want to take accountability. And I'm not saying just in a relationship. The people that have done things to you that have not taken accountability, that's why their life is at a standstill. They're at a standstill because they're not taking no responsibility and no accountability for how they handled you and what they did. No accountability. So they're going to stay stagnant until they take accountability, until they take responsibility. And I don't think a lot of people understand that. You're not going to move to the next level. You're not going to get what you prayed for. You're none of that until you take accountability. That's going to unlock the blessings. It's going to unlock another level in your life. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. It happened to me. It happened to me. I evolved. I became a woman I'm proud of. I became a woman full of love, full of value. I became a woman that was like, I don't serve attention. I don't serve attention. I'm a woman of morals and values and honor. I'm a queen. Attention don't move me. Doing the right thing moves me. Loving on people that can't love on themselves at that moment moves me. Being able to pour back into my community moves me. Me being a voice for people moves me. It moves me. I'm taking you out, LaShondra. I'm not trying to, LaShondra. I love you. Oh, not me. You talking to somebody else? Yeah, LA. I'm feeling better. I'm gonna keep pushing forward. One thing about it, people they don't have a heaven or a hell to put me in. You see what I'm saying? They can try. They can continue to try. to tear me down, but it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. Things like that always back plots and plans and schemes and things that are not of God always backfire. Always, always backfire. They do. Say it with me. I am evolutionary. Thank you, Diamond Jones. That's the energy I'm talking about. That's the energy I'm talking about. But y'all, I hurt too. I hurt too. I be needing help too. You know, um, I be needing support. I do. The word said you have not because you ask not. And I'm just being honest. I've never really asked, people for help because when I would ask people for help, they would say no. Even when you go to the people that you helped, that's supposed to be close and family and stuff, and you ask for help, it's still no. So I need help sometimes. I don't be having it all together. I need support to keep this thing going. I do. And I'm being honest today about that. I do, you know. Um, yeah, but LaShondra, yeah, we all have feelings. I'm human, you know. I'm human just like, everybody else. I am, you know. But I love y'all. I appreciate, y'all tuning in. I appreciate, the support. I appreciate the people that have subscribed to my Instagram. They just gave me like the subscription thing on Instagram. If y'all want to support my page and want to see it keep going, I have a subscription. It's like $4.99 on Instagram. Um, I'll be doing like some private chats and stuff with my subscribers on Instagram. It's a whole bunch of tools I can do. And Facebook, there's some people subscribe to me on Facebook too. I'm gonna start doing some stuff just for my subscribers and stuff. They do have, tools and stuff like that. I do want to do something special for the people that are supporting my platform because I appreciate it like so much. Like I want y'all to know, like when y'all give me stars, you know and when people when you buy my audio books on my page and y'all buy my digital products and stuff, like we do great things with those funds. I'm telling you, we do great things in the community. Great things in the community. um the money, well, the money, I let that money go into an account, so when people call and they need help, I'm able to go on the account, see what we have, and we're able, to help them. um so yeah, we do a lot of great things, behind the scenes. My Instagram is at I'm Shalakemia. Yeah, it's always going to be at I'm Shalakemia. Yeah, on Instagram. Yeah. I think my subscriber thing on Facebook is like $4.99 too. YouTube is $4.99 too. So if you want to support, my platform and support the movement, um, please, absolutely. I would really appreciate it. I do want to let y'all know that I'm getting together with a few other people that empower Black men. We're going to meet up in a city. We're going to do some content together, and some other things, So if y'all want to, support that, you can subscribe. I'm also um, taking the talk show on the road a little bit, and I'll be doing some exclusive interviews with people. I do have a interview that I'm producing now. Um, an interview with a young lady. Um, she was sexually abused by her mother's boyfriend, and her mother stayed with him. So I'm producing that interview now. So I want to be able to do that. Men, I want y'all to reach out to me. Um, just depending on what funds are looking like, y'all. But I want to do a round table of men, just a round table for y'all to just be able to vent, and tell your story, your testimony. Women too. If you have a story, please go to imshalakemia.com and send me your story. If I can pop up in a city and interview like 4 or 5 people while I'm there, that's what I want to do. That's what I want to do. I want to help people get their testimony out there, get their story, out there. So, like I said, just depending on, what funding is looking like, if I'm able to produce these things, I want to be able to produce this. I do need support though, y'all. I do need the help. So if you can subscribe, I would appreciate that. But yes, if you have a story, a testimony, you could interview me. Okay. If you have a testimony, a story, something you may have held in, I would definitely love to interview you. Um, like I said, if I could get a few people in a few different cities and we can, you know, um, film, I'll set everything up. We film while I'm there. This is what I want to start doing. I want to start interviewing people, and letting them tell their story and their testimony. Yeah. Win the book tour. Hopefully soon. Thank you, Lashandra. Thank you so much. But yep, just go to imshalakemia.com, y'all, and use the contact form, my contact page. I don't have a page up yet. I'll have a page up soon. Mind you, I'm working like every position for my business right now. Every position. I'm Shalakemia. I'm the personal assistant. I'm the graphic designer. I'm the marketer. I'm everything. I'm playing every single role right now. So just bear with me. But I definitely want to produce this, for us. So that's going to be the very first one that I produce. If you are in the Pittsburgh area in Pennsylvania, please reach out. That's where I'll be producing the first show. If I could get a few people in that city and we do it like talk show form, then that's what I would like to do. So it's some big things coming. It's definitely some big and amazing things coming, and I appreciate y'all tuning in. With me, we're going to continue to move forward. I love everybody. I love all of y'all. I want you to win. I want you to be happy. I want you to be peaceful. I wanted to come today and talk about this breaking point because I want people to know you're not alone. Things happen to me too. I be under attack too. But it's how we handle those attacks that matter. And I appreciate y'all for being um my support system. My babe that's watching, I appreciate you being my support system all day long. We're definitely, in this together. But I love y'all, and have a great night. Thank you.